And here is your first look at a real and fake pair of the Yeezy Foam Runner in the moon grey colorway. Can you tell any difference between these two? Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a comparison not like any of the ones I've done before, and it's between two pairs of the Yeezy Foam Runner, and that's in the moon grey colorway. So we have a retail pair here and a fake pair here, and we'll just be going through some of the differences if you're trying to legit check a retail pair. I really don't know how this comparison is going to go, because what really can you get wrong on a Croc? Well, I guess we'll find out in this video. But before we get into the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to LegitMark, who are today's sponsor. So LegitMark is the standard for sneaker authentication and is the safest and most reliable place to get your sneakers authenticated. So if you are struggling to tell the difference between a retail and fake pair of any of the shoes that you have, they offer a wide selection on their platform. So there will be a link in the description if you want to check them out. So the first difference to note between the two is actually the box itself. And probably because you can tell by the lighting here, the fake one is slightly darker than the retail one. Also, in terms of the sizing, the fake box is a little bit larger, but this is really very minimal. It's probably about 1 centimeter bigger all around the box, so it isn't really a major difference at all. But the darkness in cardboard is quite easy to tell in studio lighting. But we'll take a look at the labels themselves. So the retail one was purchased from End, so it has the End retail sticker on the side. It does have the normal size sticker in the top right, which says size UK 9. And if we compare this from the retail one to the fake, you can see there are slight differences. Obviously, the retail one was purchased in the UK and it has EAN on the top right, whereas the other one is based on the American one, which says UPC in the right. But as you can see, the barcode and numbers are much thicker on the retail one compared to the fake. So there is a difference there. Also, where it says size 9, this is much thicker and bolder on the retail pair compared to the fake. But other than that, the box is pretty damaged on the fake one and does actually feel a lot flimsier. So the cardboard, I believe, is very thin on the fake box compared to the retail one, which is actually very sturdy in a way. But we'll open it up and take a look at the Crocs, sandals, shoes, whatever you want to call them. So open up the fake one. It does flip open like the retail one, and it says foam on the side, and then the shoes are exposed. Open it up. The paper is directly wrapped over the shoe. It does say foam again, and we can take a look at the differences here. On the fake one, the foam text is a lot darker than the retail one. It also looks like the foam text is larger on the fake box compared to the retail one. And here is your first look at a real and fake pair of the Yeezy Foam Runner in the moon grey colorway. Can you tell any difference between these two? So we'll move the shoes out to the side and we'll get a closer look. So on the fake box, the paper did actually come flat on the bottom, but there is a difference on the retail one. It did come wrapped around the shoe. So if they are a dead stock pair, please do look out for this. So the first difference to note is actually on the label attached to the shoe. On the fake one, it came attached to the left shoe and it's just the single label attached, whereas on the retail one, came attached to the right heel and there are 3 labels attached. So this is the UK one, and I believe this one is based off the US label. What I do find interesting is that they have got the rope attachment, I guess, correct compared retail to fake. So I'm going to give you a close-up of the sticker label that comes attached inside the shoe, and here we can see differences once again. On the sizing, where it says all the different sizes, under Japan it says 275. You can see a clear difference in font size. On the retail one, the font is much bigger, whereas on the fake one, it's much bolder and smaller text. Also on the text, you can see on the fake one, it says male, male, whereas on the retail one, this coding does not exist. Other than that, you can see clear differences in the actual font size and text, positioning wise as well, all over the sticker label, so the sticker label isn't very accurate. However, in terms of general feel of the shoe, I'm worried to say they feel exactly the same. There is no difference at all. They feel about as sturdy as each other. and pretty much exactly the same size. I have tried both of these on and they both fit exactly the same, and I'm worried to say the fake ones are just as comfy as the retail one. They fit exactly the same, there's no difference at all. However, the one difference I can spot in studio lighting, and I'll give you a close-up of this, is the retail one, the grey is slightly darker than that of the fake. You can see clear differences in colour tone between the two pairs. The fake one, the grey, is a lot lighter than on the retail one. When looking from the side and looking at that almost cream-like splatter going all around the shoe, we can see differences here as well. Just as the colour of the grey was wrong, the colour of the actual splatter itself is also wrong. When looking at the retail one, it does have a sort of yellow tint to it, whereas on the fake one it does have a more creamy vibe. And in my opinion, the fake one actually looks better. I prefer the more creamy splattered paint on the side, rather than the creamy with a hint of yellow that the retail pairs have. When looking from above, and I'll give you a close-up of this, you can see that the actual place where your foot is meant to enter into the shoe, you can see that the opening is much wider on the fake pair compared to the retail one. I feel like this is just a design aspect, and the retail one actually probably fits your foot a lot better. As I said before though, you can't really tell on foot. To me personally, they feel exactly the same. They don't slip at all, they hug your foot very, very nicely, so there's no difference here at all. So when fakes first came out, they didn't actually have the Adidas print on the bottom underneath the heel, but now they do, but they haven't got this completely spot on. If I give you a close-up of this, you can clearly see that the print is very smudged and not very well done on the fake pair compared to the retail one. Also, it's a clear observation of the colour difference of the cream when you're looking at it from below. In terms of the actual tread itself, what I must say is the tread is much stronger on the fake pair compared to the retail one. The grooves are a lot more indented than on the retail one. Spinning the shoe around to the back and we're taking a closer look at the actual heel, we can see differences in shape here once again. Retail one, the shape is much more narrow, and this is designed to hug the heel a lot more, but as I said before, this is appearance only and they do feel exactly the same on foot. Obviously you can see that the print of the creamy splatter is different from retail to fake. However, do not take this into consideration because I've seen loads of retail pairs and the splatter's completely different all over, so this can't be taken into consideration when legit checking. What must be said when looking at it from the side, if we take a look at the retail one here, you can see how it curves up towards the back of the heel. This is a much steeper curve on the retail pair compared to the fake one. The fake one has a much more flatter shape towards the heel. So there are differences in shape. However, as I said before, and I've repeated many times, this makes no difference to how it feels on foot, which is kind of scary. So as you've seen from this short video, there still are some differences if you are trying to legit check a real pair compared to a fake one, and what you should look out for if you are trying to purchase a retail one, because these are getting very close indeed. However, there still are a few things to look out for, and I hope this video has helped you spot these things. But if you are still confused of what to look for, please do check out LegitMark below because they are here to help you. But thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all that. It does help the channel grow, helps me do comparisons just like this and many more. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.